excuse me. Hola, viewers and subscribers. This is your, welcome to your general reading. This is your mid-month reading. This is going to be for March 2018, and it'll be for the last 2 weeks of March 2018. Excuse my shuffling. These are really big cards for my hands, and I don't shuffle like the regular person does. Anyways, or tarot reader does. A few things to mention, that this general reading can apply to all scenarios, okay? So this could be love, it could be about career, it could be about family, it could be about friendships, etc. So apply as needed, as I say. Also keep in mind that my sun moon readings are almost done, so check the playlist. I'm wrapping those up. I did them in the order of the most requested. Go check my playlist, see if your sun moon sign is up, and check it out. Why did I do them? Because some people can't afford personal readings and they want something a little more personalized other than my generals that I put out every month. So in case you guys are wondering, that's what that is all about. Also, I'm on Instant Go if you need a quick answer to a quick question. I'm doing text only, no phone or video at this time. If this reading resonates with you, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. Just send me an email and we can actually make that happen. And then finally, I have FAQS below for most commonly asked questions so that I don't have to tie up time in the video. You might want to check those out prior to asking a question or putting up a comment because I have a lot of information down below, okay? Otherwise, we'll go ahead and get to your reading for your mid-month for your sign. Hola, Leos. Here is your mid-March 2018 reading. So let's get right into it. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your insight, your clarity for Leos for the last 2 weeks of March 2018? What are the influences that they passed out of prior to this period of time? What are the energies they can expect from March 15th until March 31st? And how will Leos be moving out of March 2018 and into April 2018? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read, and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Leos for the last 2 weeks of March 2018 and the period surrounding it. Let me do one more shuffle. Sorry if I'm awkward with these cards. I love these cards, but they're huge. And I don't side shuffle for the most part. I'm this kind of shuffler, if you know what I mean. It really clears energies for me. Okay. So Holy Spirit angels, can you please show me previous energies prior to the last 2 weeks of March 2018 for Leo? What were the energies they're passing out of? Okay. We have the Star card in reverse. What are the energies they can expect? Energies they can expect from March 15th to March 31st. We have the Hangman in reverse. And then finally, moving out of March 2018 and into April, how will they be moving forward into April 2018? How will Leos be moving forward to 2018? We have the Knight of Dragonflies in reverse. Okay, so we'll go through this one by one. All right, so we have the Star card in reverse for you guys. That's a card of Aquarius, so if that resonates with you, then by all means, take it. But the Star card in reverse is usually you're losing faith. You lost faith in something. So your past energies were giving up, losing faith in regards to something. Some of you might have, because you were losing faith, you might have gone through a depression. Trying to think of another thing is that for the Star card for me a lot of times is that you guys kind of had some kind of fantasy in mind or something that you really, really wanted, but it was out of reach. You didn't look in all the details regarding it, and you realized that it really, that it had a little chance of having success, or of it getting off of the ground. So you might have had some disappointment, a little bit of depression in regards to that. Alrighty, I'm just going to kind of leave that at that. I'm really getting like a depressed vibe, like so disappointed about something not working out. And then just being depressed, being very dark as a result of that. But I'm going to be pulling clarifiers, so let me kind of move ahead here. Okay, here we have the Hangman in reverse. And the Hangman in reverse is often feeling like a victim due to a situation, due to traitors, due to, you know, just something happening to you. So somebody could have betrayed you and you feel very much like the victim. And I want to, sometimes it's being a little bit of a martyr, being a little, and I hate to say it, but sometimes I get with this card like pouting a little bit because something kind of happened. And again, this, I feel like you guys did something because the Star card speaks of this, and now here we go again. It's about creating some kind of fantasy and it not coming to fruition and you not revising your expectations. So as a result, it ends up making you the victim rather than the victor, okay? And this thing that you want, it's not offering you what you want anyways. I feel like what I'm getting from you guys, okay, this is how I want to put this. I think that you guys feel that you expected something, you were entitled to something, and you did not get it. And I don't want to say this in the wrong way, because one word that came to me was arrogant. But arrogant has a negative connotation to it. I feel like you guys were very proud and you felt like you deserved something, you were entitled to something, and it did not happen. And I feel like it wounded you or it disappointed you greatly. And you guys are like, you know, almost having this attitude like how a shock, like how did this not happen? You know, this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to get this promotion. I was supposed to get this position. I was supposed to get that diamond ring. You know, anything. But I'm almost feeling like you guys felt like you deserved it. You were entitled to it, and it didn't end up happening. And the reason why is because it was something greater than you could get. And I don't know how else to kind of put that. In other words, let's say it was a diamond ring. Well, and I don't even know a lot about diamond rings, but, you know, instead of expecting that 24 karat, you know, I don't know, am I even saying that right? Or expecting that 24 karat, you know, you should have settled for a 15. Or, you know, instead of wanting the position of manager, maybe it would have been more realistic for you to have gone for assistant manager, and then that would have gone through. So I'm kind of getting that here of what's going on. And we move on here to the Knight of Dragonflies, and the Knight of Dragonflies is actually a Knight of Cups in reverse. So again, you're disappointed because of this. You know, usually in the upright, it's about an offer coming through. In the reverse, it's being disappointed because what you thought was going to happen didn't end up happening. It didn't end up coming through. So I'm just getting that you guys wanted this brass ring, and it just didn't necessarily happen for you. Now, that Knight of Cups can also be a person. So moving out into April, you know, it could be somebody, it's a kind of person who they come in, they're all romance, and then it turns out they're not reliable, they're just about the sex, they're just about the romance. Anytime, if it goes beyond the honeymoon phase and work is involved, he's out. He just wants to find something else. And it really is like a continuing cycle of manipulation. He could also be somebody who has commitment issues, intimacy issues, isn't emotionally available. And, you know, he also is known for like blaming you for something. So for instance, he's not one to take the blame. He's a good way that I kind of put this is that something will happen and you'll point it out to him and he'll say, well, yeah, that happened, but that's because you did this. So they'll always deflect it back on you. So if it's a person, it's kind of that. But so it could very well be this person that you were expecting to be a certain way, and then they end up disappointing you. Maybe you were expecting a commitment. Maybe you were expecting marriage. Maybe you were expecting, I'm trying to think of a business, because this is a general reading, some kind of business situation that would apply to, but you know what I'm talking about. And then this person just ended up letting you down. They disappointed you. And it's also, if it's an energy, if we're talking about this energy, this thing that you had, that you felt you were owed, it was presented to you, or you looked at it, you thought it was perfect, and or it appeared perfect, and how it was presented to you isn't how it ended up being, okay? So I know that's very general, but I know that you guys are kind of understanding the sort of storyline here. So let me see what's going on with this star card. Can you please provide clarification on this star card? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have? Also, the star cards it can be about you wishing on a star. In the reverse, it's that wish not happening. In the upright, it can be about being the shining star, getting the notoriety, getting the attention you feel you deserve. And in the reverse, maybe you aren't getting that attention or that status or that notoriety that you, I don't like notoriety, I think that's negative. Getting that attention that you wanted, not shining like you should be. Can you please provide clarification on the star card in reverse for Leos? Energies they passed out of prior to last 2 weeks of March. Who is this person? What is this energy? Why did you choose this star card in reverse for Leos for previous energies, person, personality, perspective? Okay. So we have Tower card in reverse. We have the Devil card in the upright. That's the card of Capricorn for some of you if that resonates. And then we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So whatever it was, you weren't victorious at it, okay? You actually suffered a defeat. You feel like a failure. You're giving up. You're having a lack of confidence because this didn't work out for you. The Tower in reverse is having very strong emotions associated with this. But the thing about the Tower in reverse is everything has come down and you've kind of gotten through it, okay? And this was something that was out of your control with this Tower card. There really wasn't anything you could do about it, and you had a fear of change associated with this, but with the Tower card, you need to know that even though everything came down, even though you didn't get what you wanted, the universe, it would have been disastrous if you got what you wanted. Okay, it wouldn't have worked out the way that you thought it was going to work out. This Tower card to me is kind of the universe saving you from yourself, and I feel that's what kind of happened, and you'll see why. I feel like you'll see why later on, and it's probably going to come here. You'll probably get that clarity there with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So here's the Devil card, and to me, when that Devil card came up, this is you guys being absolutely obsessed about something. You want something, you're obsessed about getting it. I don't know if it's material wealth. I don't know if you guys are, it's almost like an addiction. But that's what the Devil is about. And you just wanted this badly. I'm feeling you wanted this very badly and you felt you were absolutely owed this. And it just didn't happen. And then when it fell through, like I said, you just feel like a failure. Big dent to your confidence, okay? Can you please provide clarification on the Hangman in reverse for Leos, for energies they can expect the last 2 weeks of March? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the Hangman in reverse? Hangman in reverse for Leos, last 2 weeks of March, please. Okay. Person, personality. Knight of Wands in reverse. Block the star card. There it is. The thing that you want, the thing that you're wishing for. You're very focused, and you were very focused. Even though it's not working out, I feel like you're still trying to make it happen here the last 2 weeks of March. And they're telling you lower your expectations. Because we have the Star card here and we have the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a card of Cancer, if that resonates. But I think it's the energies of the Chariot card. You're very focused and determined on this goal. You absolutely feel that you should have this. For some of you, it might be status. It might be celebrityism. It might be something on being put in front of people admiring you. It might be that. But you're absolutely focused about it. Even though here it didn't happen and the universe is trying to take it away from you for a reason, here you resume. And you want it badly. I can't figure out what this is. And here we have the Knight of Wands kind of coming in. That's acting impulsively. That's being hasty. That's being a little bit chaotic. That might be your energies on how you're going about getting this, actually. But I feel like in the end, you find out it isn't what you wanted after all. You see it for what it really is. You want the status here with this Knight of Wands. You want status. You want attention. This is very much, the Knight of Wands is very much about self-interest. There's something that you guys want. And these energies can flip-flop, okay? So I don't want to get a whole bunch of comments about, oh, I'm a bad person. What do you mean? I don't want attention. I'm not attention-seeking. Okay, if it doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. But I am going to tell you, I'm getting a very weird vibe here where you guys feel like people should be looking to you. You should be getting something. You should be elevated to some sort of status. And definitely with this Knight of Wands, he's all about attention. He wants attention, and he wants it now. And he can be a hasty energy. You might do something impulsive to try to get it. He has a little bit of an ego to him too, and I almost feel like they're saying, you know, just take that ego down a notch. You know, reach for what's within your reach. Just in this instance, I feel like. Okay, so let's talk about this Knight of Cups here. Because that's the disappointment, something not being what you thought it was. Can you please provide clarification? But I don't feel like you ever get to the position. Maybe you do get what you want and then you get disappointed as a result. You find out that it isn't as great as you thought it was. And here you were pushing and obsessed and wanting this so badly. And once you get in it, you go, well, this isn't what I thought the promotion was going to be. I didn't know that I was going to be manning 20 people when they told me it was going to be 10. You know, something similar like that. Can you please provide clarification on the Knight of Dragonflies in reverse? Why is this Knight of Dragonflies here? Hold on a minute, I have to do so because I'm doing double uploads. Let me just upload Cancer. You guys are like, who cares about Cancer? I think that was another reading that I had, or I like uploaded Cancer during your video, and now you guys are like, who cares about Cancer? Let's get back to us. Right? You know I'm right. Okay. You guys are like, what, Cancer? What? Who cares? What's going on with my Knight of Dragonflies in reverse? Get to it, Veronica. Okay. Can you please provide clarification on the Knight of Dragonflies in reverse, please, Leo? As they move out into April 2018, why did you choose this Knight of Dragonflies in reverse for them? Okay. Person, personality, perspective. Lord, I really hope, like, you guys make comments. Okay, well, there's the challenge, there's the rivalry, there's the competition. You're competing with other people. Okay, the Ace of Wands, there's the rejection, false start. Okay, this doesn't get off the ground, whatever you want. You had the disappointed. You thought you kind of positioned this in a way, a fantasy scenario where you thought you were a shoo-in for this. You really thought it was going to happen, but it doesn't happen with the Ace of Wands. You get rejected, or it's a false start. You thought things were going to take off. They don't end up taking off. For some of you with that Ace of Wands, you could have actually been waiting on somebody to commit. This might have been a commitment, like put a ring on it deal, and you feeling like you absolutely deserve it, and they don't end up following through. Because sometimes the Ace of Wands can be kind of waiting on a man to commit, a male to commit, and he, you know, he doesn't. I'm pretty sure, because I was thinking, I mean, even, it doesn't matter because it came in anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, and there's no commitment there. And here you are, dependent on this, wanting this to happen. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse can be envious. She can be greedy. You really, really want this person, or you want this to happen. But here's the rivalry up here. So either somebody beat you out of this position, there's other suitors, there's other people, and it's a competition, and you didn't win the competition. And I feel like you're hugely disappointed because of that. You planned to compete, you planned to win the prize, the brass ring, and you didn't get it. So I think you're having a really hard time dealing with that. All right, you guys are definitely going to have to post up what this is about, because it was a very clear storyline to me. I'm just not, since it's a general reading, I'm not sure exactly what topic it applies to. And sometimes that's just how it is for tarot readers. So it's always great to see your comments in regards to it. So Leos, keep in mind, my sun moon readings are up for the most part. I've almost done all of them. So go check my playlist to see if your sun moon reading has been uploaded. I'm on Instant Go if you need a quick answer to a quick question. And then finally, for a personal reading, just send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. Just check out my rates and info below. Adios, Leos. I'll see you in April for your love readings. Bye from Veronica Garnett.